Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you what I'm bringing on my Appalachian Trail thru hike. Let's go! Okay, so the first thing is my backpack. I am bringing the Osprey Asia 58 backpack. She's a little bit of a beast, but not as bad as some other packs that I've seen. The reason I chose this pack, there's a few different reasons. I find it pretty comfortable. It carries my stuff. Yeah, it fits all my stuff pretty nicely. This is it. That's the pack. I also have this handy cap liner. It's very fancy. It's a trash compactor bag. Typical. That's my pack. Now let's see what's inside my pack. I've got my tent here, which I will do a separate video where I show you what it looks like set up. It's my little home for the next few months. It is the NEMO Dragonfly Osmo one-person backpacking tent. It's pretty cute. I like it. It's kind of similar to a cheaper tent that I had before, but it has the side entrance instead of the front entrance, if you know what I mean. So I don't have to like dive in awkwardly. So that's that. Tent stakes. I mean, poles. I think the stakes are in here too, actually, but they might still be in my back. Next. You know it. You love it. The trowel, the poop scoop, whatever you want to call it. It's for digging a cat hole. I have one of these pee rags. I like to call it a piss rag, honestly. And this brand particularly, it has piss off written on it. It's called Circe Care or Circe. I think it's probably pronounced Circe. But anyway, so it's just one of those little pee cloths, so you can hang it on the side of your thing, give yourself a little boop boop, and then you're good to go. So you don't have to carry as much toilet paper around and keep your girl happy. Next I have my buff, which I usually wear around my head as like a bandana kind of thing. But I've also used this in a pinch when sometimes I'm prone to chafing. I have really sensitive skin. So sometimes I have changed out of my sports bra and just worn this as a top, like a little tube top. And I've also worn it as an eye mask when I'm sleeping. So it is very multi-purpose. Also, of course, a sweat rag. Very multi-purpose. I think I'm also gonna bring a small little like yoga towel with me. I don't know, still on the fence about it. Next I have my sleeping bag. So I have the NEMO Riff. Wow, I'm really repping the NEMO. I have the NEMO Riff 30 in a size men's regular. It's rated for comfort of 4 degrees Celsius. The limit is -1 degree Celsius. And the extreme is -17 degrees Celsius, which hopefully I will not be hitting any of those lower levels. But the reason I got the men's version instead of the women's version is because I wanted the extra length, and the men's is a little lighter because it has a little less fill, which is fine for me because I tend to sleep warm. And yeah, I'm a northeastern girly, so it is a spoon sleeping bag, so it is designed for people who sleep on their side, etc. So that's my sleeping bag. It's really comfortable. I was going to forego a pillow, but I decided to get one, just picked one up on a whim. I was at the store Decathlon and I found this little inflatable pillow, so I'm gonna bring that, see what happens. Better safe than sorry, that's my motto. Next I have my very fancy trekking poles. Dun, 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 dun. These are not at all fancy. These are from Walmart. They are Olympia brand. And I did pick up these tip protectors from Decathlon as well, just because I liked them better than the ones that were originally on it. My sleeping pad. If I were an organized person, I would have done like, oh, this is my sleep setup, but I'm not. So you get what you get here. This is by a brand called Gear Doctor. It's just some Amazon brand, whatever. It was cheap. I've used it once and I did like it the one time that I used it, so we shall see. It comes with this little dry bag to blow it up with, which I use during the day to keep my clothes in, and that, like my night clothes. And then you just fill it up with air and blow it up. It makes a horrendous noise, so I'm going to demonstrate for you. So if you hear that in the middle of the night, it's maybe just me blowing up my air mattress, not somebody who ate too many beans for dinner. Next up, I have my Sawyer Squeeze water filter. This is my first time using a Sawyer. I, before this, only used a Life straw, so I'm gonna compare, see if I like it as well as I liked the Life straw. I don't know. Maybe I'll change my mind and go back to Life straw. What do you think? For my stove, I've got the Jetboil Stash. It's really nice because it all just kind of stashes in here, hence the name. So the lid comes off, it comes with the little pot, comes with the lid. The fuel canister can go right here, which obviously I'm gonna leave this one at home because I'm flying to Georgia and fuel on an airplane is probably not a good idea. It has the little stove part, and then inside you can put your lighter and the little stand. I'm bringing a spoon rather than a spork because my theory is anything you can eat with a spork, you can eat with a spoon. And it has a really nice long handle. So it's perfect. Next thing, I am bringing a little adventure medical kit. I have replaced a lot of the stuff that's actually in here. Right now, I still need to replace things in here, but this is just where I keep things like my tape or medications, tick tweezers, ointment, what's that stuff called? Polysporin, all that stuff, just the basics, and some little like alcohol wipes and bandages and, you know, the basic stuff. I also bring one of those little like space blankets. I usually bring one of those. I did use it on my one of my other trips, so I have to replace it, but that's a whole other story. Next I have for my outerwear, first I'll show you my little puffy. I just got this one. It packs up pretty nicely. It's pretty light. It's from Mark's Work Warehouse. It comes in a little pouch. Whoop. And it just comes out. It was on sale. So, and the only color left was this light beige color. So I guess we're going to see how dirty I get on this trail. It's really nice and lightweight. It is water resistant. It's not waterproof, but it is water resistant. Next I have this very special piece of gear. This is my Frog poncho. Yes, I am team poncho. This has a very special story anyway behind it. So when I did my trip in September of the Grafton Loop Trail in Maine, I met a really lovely bunch of ladies that were section hiking the Appalachian Trail. We were staying at the same motel in Bethel, Maine. One of the ladies had a leg injury, so she was forced to get off trail early. And I said, I think I'm gonna go into the outfitters, like the gear shop in town, and check out what they have because I forgot my rain gear. How? I don't know, because I'm from Nova Scotia, so I don't know how I managed to forget my outerwear, but I did. Anyway, and this lady, she said, well, actually, I have this one frog tog that you could just have because I'm not going to be using it. It's kind of big and it's been on the ground. And I was like, actually, that sounds perfect. So, and she said, you can consider this your first piece of trail magic. So this has a little sentimental value to me. Those ladies were super fun. I don't remember their names, unfortunately, but they were so sweet. They were awesome. And I hope her knee is healed up. And it's massive, which I love because my backpack can actually fit under it. So even though I do have the trash compactor bag as a liner, it's nice to have that extra bit on top to help so that my backpack itself doesn't get soaked through. Next I have obviously my food bag. Right now I do have some food in there that I kind of got in advance. It's all still in its original packaging, so it's kind of bulky, but anyway, girls go to eat. I will be bringing bug spray. Come for me, I don't care. Obviously it's not gonna be this can because I cannot bring compressed gases onto the airplane as mentioned, but I will be bringing some bug spray. And will it be off deep woods insect repellent that is effectively proven to repel ticks? Most likely, it will be, most likely. I will be bringing bear spray. Come for me, laugh at me, I don't care. Who's gonna be laughing if there's a bear? It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be laughing. Probably not, I'm gonna be pooping my pants, but you get my point. My point is that I would rather be safe than sorry. I would rather be the good thing she had bear spray than the cautionary tale or the one time that something happens. So I'm gonna just bring it for my peace of mind. Worst case, I bring it and I'm like, oh, I actually don't want this anymore, and I ditch it if I start feeling comfortable and like I don't need it. But honestly, I just like the security, the sense of security, and it works on all kinds of predators, not just bears. So it's nice as a solo female hiker. But yeah, it's just for predators in the woods, like bears and stuff. The other piece of gear I will talk about is my shoes. So I have been rocking the Topo Athletic Terravenger 4s. The ones that I currently have are a really nice green color, but I decided to upgrade, give my feet a little more space. So I decided to get a wide for the actual trail. I wore them one time and then I was like, yeah, these are fine. I find these are soft enough, you don't really need to break them in. My first pair, I really didn't have any issues at all breaking them in, so I'm not really gonna wear them just because I don't wanna wear them out. Love them. This is, however, unfortunately, the last time we're ever gonna see them this clean. So, a moment. I'm also bringing my Kobo, my e-reader, because I like to read a lot and it's a lot lighter than bringing books. And I'm also bringing these skinny little notebooks so that I can write because I like to journal. So those are kind of some of my extras as well. That is it, my friends. Thank you so much for sticking around, and I will see you from the trail very soon. Thanks so much, you guys. Like, subscribe, comment, all the things. If you think I'm missing anything, let me know. If there's anything that you're like, girl, you don't need that, you can also let me know. Anyway,